Definitely Family Guy. My favorite thing ever, which I've yet to achieve, is I want to have a kid.
Wow.
It's like my dream.
Now, are you gonna kiss me or not?
I sure am, Jasmine.
Kim Kardashian is currently facing a lot of backlash as her ex-boyfriend Pete Davidson has exposed her of abusing him while they were together. He even said he regrets dating her, and a close source has revealed that the more Pete reflects on what he went through with Kim, the more he wants to pinch himself and ask what the hell he was thinking. This is just so shocking to everyone because we all saw how romantic in public they were, and from everything that was on media, who would have thought? Anyway, I'm sure you want to know if all of these claims are even true, because how and why would Kim abuse Pete, and just for how long did it last? Well, welcome to GELEBbible. We've got you covered on all there is to know, so let's take it right from where it all began. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson first sparked a connection between each other while on the set of Saturday Night Live, where they kissed on stage. And what looked like a mere kiss would go on to lead to something pretty serious, and not soon after the NSL, they started dating. During an interview with Not Skinny But Not Fat, Kim spoke about the kiss with Pete on stage.
And then when we kissed, I was just like, really haven't kissed anyone else in 10 years, so maybe I'm just like stupid. There is some BDE action and like...
Anyway, they started dating shortly after that kiss and even made it official. However, this all happened while Kim and Kanye were working towards their divorce, and despite the fact that the divorce was not official yet, Kim still went all out with Pete, and things definitely got steamy between them. Pete seemed pretty intentional about his relationship with Kim because right after they both made things official, he went on to bond with Kim's kid. He even went as far as tattooing the letters KNSCP on his skin, and those are obviously initials for Kim and her 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. Despite the distance they had and the differences in their schedule, Kim and Pete did make efforts to see each other, flying from New York to LA. However, they broke up and went their separate ways after dating for 9 months. And trust me when I say, the breakup was just as spontaneous as the beginning of the relationship. The truth is, almost everyone speculated that whatever was going on between Pete and Kim wasn't going to last, but no one actually saw the breakup coming. It was shocking because even while Pete was filming in Australia in August 2022, insiders reported that they were still obsessed with each other and even went as far as sending each other love notes while they were apart. A source even told US Weekly Kim and Pete are in constant communication. They send each other love notes while the other is sleeping and FaceTime whenever their schedules link up. Anyway, fans took to social media to express their surprise following the breakup. Someone tweeted, "Not Kim and Pete together for exactly 9 months and announced breakup the day the baby is born? That's funny, but true." Another fan said, "For some reason, I'm genuinely shocked about Pete and Kim breaking up. Everything I learned about them as a couple was against my will, and yet somewhere deep inside, I was 100% convinced they were endgame." There have just been so many reactions to the situation. Some people were genuinely surprised and did not see the breakup coming, while others claimed otherwise. Some even said, "Y'all thought they were really about to have a baby together? Like what 40-year-old woman starts family number 2 with a 28-year-old, $1 billion less valuable than her husband? It was always a fantasy. Y'all were duped." Now, a source has revealed the actual reason behind the breakup, and it was apparently because the two were on different pages in the grand scheme of things. The source said Pete is 28 and Kim is 41. They are just in different places at the moment. Pete is totally spontaneous and impulsive and wants her to fly to New York or wherever he is on a moment's notice, but Kim has 4 kids and it isn't that easy. She needs to focus on the kids. They also noted that Kim has a lot of responsibilities even besides motherhood. She plays a lead role in Hulu's The Kardashians and also owns several businesses which demand her attention, including her recently launched Skims line. Well, from the looks of things, it seems Kim could no longer deal, hence the decision for the two to go their separate ways. A lot of people have expressed pity for Pete. According to them, Kim used him for 9 months straight and then dumped him when she was done. But just how did they come to that conclusion? You bet. They had their reasons. First, everyone was aware of the beef between Kim and Kanye before their divorce, and it seems Kim used her relationship with Pete to try to get Kanye jealous. Also, people have pointed to the fact that it was Kim who made the first move on Pete, and so it seems she had it all planned out from the start. truly, on the Kardashian show, she confirmed it when she said, "So this is how it went down with Pete. I did SNL. It was just a vibe. I called the producer at SNL and was like, hey, do you have Pete's number? And they were like, yeah. I texted him. I wasn't even thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna be in a relationship with him." And then they actually ended up dating. And followers felt like Kim had dumped Pete when she felt like she already had enough of him. Even though some sources have claimed that distance and the differences in their schedules are the leading cause of the breakup, the truth seems to have other angles to it, one of which is the strain Kanye West put on the relationship. And quite frankly, they did suffer a great deal from Kanye, Kim's ex-husband. First, in his interview on Hollywood Unlocked, Kanye said to the world that he wasn't okay with Pete kissing Kim on the SNL skit while he was present. He seems to believe it was to spite him when he said,
people intentionally do things to be mean and hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And to be playing games, and then culturally it's okay. You know, how you gonna bring me to SNL and kiss the dude you dating right in front of me?
Now, after Kim and Pete began dating, Kanye literally started harassing him through music, videos, and Instagram posts. Honestly, Kanye directed a whole lot of toxic and abusive statements at Pete. He had a verse on his song Easy directed at Pete when he said, "God saved me from the crash so I could beat Pete Davidson's ass." And in the video, Kanye kidnapped and buried Pete alive, then planted roses on his head. After this song, Pete reportedly beefed up his security. It was so clear that he was terrified of Ye and the potential havoc Ye's diehard fans could wreak on him. Kanye didn't stop there anyway. He also posted a handwritten note on his Instagram, which read, "Just so everybody knows, Cudi will not be on Donda because he's friends with you now." Ye obviously referring to Pete, who was a close friend of Cudi. The note is now deleted though, but that's not all. Kanye went ahead to post a picture of himself, Pete, and Cudi in 2019 where they were having dinner and marked out Pete's face with a big X. He captioned it saying, "I just wanted my friend to have my back. The knife just goes in deeper." As if that wasn't enough, Kanye shared a now deleted post that exposed Pete's text to him where Pete explained that he had no intentions of upsetting the Kim-Ye family dynamic but would like to meet their kids someday and just be friends. In the same post, Kanye said, "You'll never meet my children." Anyway, just when you think Kanye's done, he went ahead and nicknamed Pete Skeet Ingest, and he pretty much made sure the name stuck. Ye also asked his fans to go after Pete and scream Kim-Ye forever whenever they saw him. He later told them to stop though when Kim intervened, and maybe Kanye would have stopped the constant humiliation and embarrassment right there if he had not found a 2018 SNL skit where Pete was roasting Ye after the MAGA hat incident at SNL.
But like Kanye, I know you're like, yo, this is the real me. I'm off the meds. Take them.
This only got Kanye angrier, and as expected, Kanye clapped back and posted a screenshot of the skit on IG, captioning it, "Hi Ski, got any more mental health jokes for me?" The Kim-Ye shippers also flooded Pete's Instagram with negative comments and trolled him so much that he had to deactivate his account. Kanye was obviously happy, and he posted a picture of Pete's deactivated account and captioned it, "Rant Skeet off the gram. Tell your mother I changed your name for life." Now, that was definitely a lot for one person to handle, and Pete even had to undergo trauma therapy. People even came out to say that Pete did not deserve that much backlash and that he went through all that for Kim, who from all indications used and dumped him. They believe Pete invested so much in the relationship emotionally and didn't deserve getting dumped. For instance, Pete did go as far as getting another tattoo on his collarbone. Fans noticed it when Kim posted a number of photos to Instagram, and it has the names Jasmine and Aladdin with an infinity symbol in the middle. Pete also has the words "My girl is a lawyer" written on his body, and Kim's name is branded on his chest. One can tell that the branding meant a lot to Pete, and Kim told Ellen on her show that the branding did actually mean a lot to him.
I just think he was like, I want something that's there, that I can't get rid of my tattoos. So he's like, I don't want to be able to get rid of it. I just wanted it like there as like a scar.
Some people believe that Kim knew she was going to break up with Pete because weeks before the announcement, she visited Pete in in Australia, then took to her IG story and said, "Girls can see the difference between 200 shades of nude lipstick, but they can't see the red flag." She also shared another suspicious quote, which read, "Sometimes I wish I could go back in life, not to change things, just to feel a few things twice." So, did Kim notice some red flags and decided to break up weeks after? But why would there be red flags when Pete already said that he wanted to settle down and it was his dream to have a kid? Anyway,
Definitely Family Guy. My favorite thing ever, which I've yet to achieve, is I want to have a kid.
Wow.
It's like my dream.
talking about how Pete was serious and Kim was only using him, one person pointed out, "I hope Pete doesn't do anything rash because Kim used him to get Kanye jealous. Pete was looking for something good and serious. Kim, the Kardashians, were looking for Hulu ratings. They had little regard for Kanye's mental health, so they're not gonna care if something happens to Pete." Another user agreed that Kim dated Pete to make Kanye jealous, saying, "I'm going to speak bluntly. I think Kim is an opportunist who got what she wanted out of Kanye by being able to cash in on Black culture, being attached to him, and now she wants to go mainstream again, use Pete as a way of getting back into whiteness." Now, given the fact that the relationship did actually spark reactions from Kanye, it seems Kim achieved her aim of using Pete despite Ye. However, Kim trying to get more clout seems to have backfired because of a couple coincidences. One, her deal with Adidas doesn't seem to be yielding any profit or PR. And as if that isn't bad enough, there's been a recent report that Kim won't be invited to the Met Gala because Anna Wintour doesn't consider her a VIP guest anymore. This is quite shocking because last year, Kim was a guest and she was even loaned Marilyn Monroe's priceless dress, which drew a lot of backlash from fans. Meanwhile, Ye, who seemed to be so into her when she was with Pete, has moved on and even gotten married to Bianca Censori. There are now rumors that Kim is hung up on both Ye and Pete, and there are also insider reports that Kim is now looking to go into a low-key relationship with someone who isn't in the entertainment industry. So, it seems Kim has lost on all sides, but do you really think she used Pete?